conservatives and know right now we have to make a stand for the future and the legacy of this great nation. You know, it's very important we come to a realization of something so simple. This really is the choice between two futures. What do you want to leave to your children and grandchildren? You know, I can stand here today because of the sacrifices that my parents, born and raised down in South Georgia, some very hard times in the 20s and 30s, but they taught me that you're not a victim, you're a victim. They taught me to take advantage of all the great opportunities that you have here in the United States of America and never let anyone tell you that you cannot reach whatever level of achievement that you determine within your heart that you can have. That's America. We have to draw the contrast. Because there are some people here today, they don't understand that American dream. They don't understand what I call equality of opportunity. They believe in an equality of achievement. They believe in telling the individual American citizen just what you can do and how far you can go. They don't know about how you unleash the entrepreneurial spirit of the American citizen so that we can get these closed storefronts open, so that we can get people back working, as Dick Morris just talked about. It is not about economic dependency. It's about economic freedom. It's about allowing each and every American or anyone that comes to this country to do exactly what they have always done, live out the American dream. I know the other side here taking me because the bottom line is this. If I were not effective, if I were not causing them concern, they wouldn't be here. It's all about fear. It's all about fear that comes from someone that breaks down every single one of their stereotypes. Because if I was still that inner city young black man in Atlanta, maybe still on drugs, with a bunch of children from different mothers, not out working, I would be their poster child.
Yeah, that's right.
But because of the fact that I had a father who served in World War II, that I had a mother who gave 25 years civilian service to a Marine Corps headquarters in Atlanta, that I had an older brother that served in Vietnam, and that I now have a nephew who was just recently selected to be the aide-de-camp to a 3-star general over in Germany. That's not the story that they want to tell. But this is the story I'm here to tell you today. You know, I think some of them out there talked to the meeting and they said, Alan West is the craziest person that ever set foot on the House floor. Well, let me tell you who's the craziest person that truly ever set foot on the House floor. That's President Barack Hussein Obama. Repeat that and you can put it on tape because I'm going to break it down to you. Because if you think that $5 trillion more debt than from George Washington to Bill Clinton isn't insane, I don't know how to help you. $5 trillion in new debt in 3 months and 3 years. That is unconscionable. That is, as he said, speaking about previous President George W. Bush, that's unpatriotic. That is absolutely crazy. 4 straight years of trillion-dollar-plus deficits, 1.42 trillion, 1.29 trillion, 1.3 trillion, and an estimation for 1.33 trillion this year. That's crazy.
Yeah.
A president who comes down here to South Florida really just to raise some money from those millionaires and billionaires that he says so bad, but he stands there at Florida Atlantic University and comes up with this insidious piece of tax policy called the Buffett Rule. When you break down the numbers on the Buffett Rule and you come to understand that you're only talking about $40 to $50 billion over the next 10 years with a president that wants to take our debt, which is at 15.6 trillion to 26 trillion, you're only talking about a 0.5% impact on the debt and deficit. And when you challenge the president and his talking mouth there in the White House, they said, well, this Buffett Rule really was not about the debt and deficit. But that's what you told the American people it was about. See, what it really is about, ladies and gentlemen, hope and change is gone. Hope and change has been replaced by divide and rule. Because now we have to divide the American people along socioeconomic bounds. We have to divide the American people along racial bounds. We have to divide the American people along gender bounds. Because he is an abject failure in everything he has done.